welcome to Growing Gratitude. I am Becca Laurie Hector, your host for Growing Gratitude. I'm here every week on Sundays at 10 a.m., usually not with my dog barking in the background. Um, Hold on one second. Gus, come. Gus, come. Come. Good boy. Okay, sorry about that. So welcome to Growing Gratitude. It's Sunday. Sunday here, don't care. We are outside. We made it. We have made it outside. Hello, Bernard. Good morning. I am so excited to have you guys with me today. I'm so excited to be sitting outside. It's a little windy today. You'll see it in the trees. But and also I have my little umbrella open and it doesn't take kindly to wind. So hopefully it won't make the table shake and all of those kind of things, but worth getting us outside today. A reminder that there is a whole world of nature out here that is happening that knows nothing about all of the human problems that we have created for ourselves. Hey Morgan, hey Burnett, welcome to Growing Gratitude. We are outside today, and I can't even tell you how much that makes me joyous. It makes me so joyous that I feel like I belong in the yellow sunglasses and that I'm not in a hurry to take them off right now. But welcome to it. I'm out here. I've got my dogs out here, except for Walter. He was being a real poo today, and he wanted to go back inside. So he's back inside, and I'm out with everybody else, with Fiona and Penny and Gus, and we are just enjoying this beautiful day. And I'm going to shut my mouth for like 5 seconds so you can hear the birds and the breeze. And if you listen really carefully, you can maybe hear my creek in the background, our little brook there in the background. Hopefully no cars will come. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It's so pretty. I hope you guys can hear some of it. And I'm even going to tilt the camera up a little so you can see more of the background and less of me, because that is really where it's all at for me. This is where the glimmers come from for me. You see that little path back there behind me and the little gate? That goes to the rest of our property back there. And I just want to disappear back there. When I write all those little things in Patreon about being a witch in the woods, it's in those woods back there that I am planning to escape. The plan is on. So let's move this back. You can see me. You'll be able to see the background. Yeah. And so I'm outside just kind of enjoying it. As you know already, Sunday is Antonio's day to work, one of the days that he works, and it is the day that I don't work. So it's my day of solo relaxation and such, and time to sit and really be with myself, think about things, or ignore the world and dissociate if that's what I feel like I need to do, right? So happy Sunday to all of us and for all of that. And that's kind of what's in the plans for today. What's not in the plans for today is, oh, see, the wind has come. It's pulling the table. That's how strong the wind is right now. Let me hang on to the table for us. But that my plan for today is to really just not do a lot of things, to try to not be on my phone, to not answer emails, to not get myself stressed out, to not be inside, right? So many knots that I want to do today. And I just am ready to start a new book, and I'm excited for that. And so I kind of just want to sit outside, enjoy the breeze and the sunshine, and read. And that's my plan, because this week has been, these past few weeks for me have been a little bit stressful on the work front. I have had some good news and some bad news kind of squish themselves together into the past few weeks, all of which, though, is signifiers of growth. All of which, when I'm able to, oh, there goes Gus's tail. All of which, when I'm able to, I will share the details of which with you. But it's been one of those kind of like roller coastery weeks where you're like, okay, enough. I just need to stop now. I don't care if it's good or bad. I just need a nothing for a little bit. And so that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm at for this Sunday. But what a week it's been for me. And so I really am feeling a couple of different ways about some things. So I've had a few things in the past like 2 weeks really confirm for me that I am in alignment with a lot of things, and also confirm for me the things that are not in alignment with me. Very clearly, this it has come through for me. And so I had some meetings this week with some folks, and they were very telling meetings. One meeting just really showed me the hand that I've been dealt from some people, and it was just a very clear. Um, I just had a very moment of clarity in the middle of all of this one or two meetings with the same group of people, where I was like, oh, I see. I've been trying to get you guys to kind of see things and do a mindset shift, and you don't really want to do this mindset shift at all. You just want to keep doing what you're doing. And so that was interesting, right? Because we know when we run into those people, because there are people who just can't, right? Who aren't ready, won't ever be ready, aren't interested in kind of a path forward or taking on risk or taking challenges, and just really um, you know aren't interested in that pursuit, in the self-awareness pursuit, and in the pursuit of things that are bigger than themselves, right? And that's the truth. And so, now I'm talking about serious things, and the yellow glasses don't do it for me anymore when I'm talking about serious things. So I'll put my regular glasses on. But it's uh it's that moment, though, is like a little gift, though, from the universe, right? When you have those moments of awakening with certain groups of people or certain individual peoples, and you realize that you've been putting your energy into this thing, and it's not the design of it, and those in charge of its direction are not interested in things you're interested in. Like, we just not aligned in that way, right? And what that means for us, and it should mean for us, is that then we begin to shift our energy, right? That we start to say to ourselves, I'm not aligning with any of, with these parts of it or whatever. And so this thing that I'm doing, and I don't want to walk away from the thing necessarily, but it has to get less of my energy and less of my attention, right? Because the things that are, responsive to the energy that I put out there are where I need to put my energy, right? So, like, I put ideas out there, I put moments out for collaboration with people. I really, really do. I believe so wholeheartedly and deeply in myself that there is enough for all of us, that I don't look at people as competition. That's not my game anymore. Maybe I think that I was raised to believe that, and I had a lot of evolving to move away from the idea that other people are competition, right? Because there's enough for all of us, because we all don't want the same damn thing. We all want something slightly different from the man next to us, even if, right, it kind of looks the same, right? And so there's enough for everyone. And when you think about it that way, what you see when you look out into the world is just a world of potential collaboration, right? The minute those people aren't competition, what they are opportunities for growth, opportunities for evolution, and opportunities for collab. Really good collaborations come out of that, because when you find other people who also understand and have the knowledge that there is enough for everyone, they too want to collaborate in that way. And so, in one set of meetings this past few weeks, I had these moments of, oh, you don't get that there's enough. You don't get that. You don't believe in the work that you're doing to know that there's enough. You don't believe in yourself enough to believe that there's, you know what I mean? And so it just was this moment of clarity, and I was like, oh, I'm too far ahead for you. I need to slow down for you, because my growth is too fast, and you haven't caught up, and maybe you won't ever catch up, right? And it's my job maybe just to do a little shoving and then walk away. I don't really know, right? But with this group, I just kind of went, okay, I have to pull back some. They're not really able to hear me. They're not really able to appreciate what it is that I'm giving, what it is that I have to offer. my strengths, all of those things. And so what I need to do is to pick up and take some of those things away and give it to the places that it's appreciated, acknowledged, respected, all of those things, right? It's a shift of energy. It doesn't mean I have to stop working with those people, but what it means is they don't get as much of my vibration, as much of my personality, as much of my time, as much as my energy or spoons, whatever you all want to call it, right? That doesn't go then to that situation. It goes to this other situation that I had also this week, where I wasn't meeting with a group, I was meeting with a person, right? And I had met with a couple of different individuals, but this week I had this one meeting, and it is someone who I know I'm going to be in collaboration with, I think, for quite some time, right? Someone who fills me up the way that I fill them up, someone who's willing to do as much work as I'm willing to do, probably more, someone who is filled up with the same high energy, high vibration, um, kind of goals that I have, right? And so while it would look from the outside like, oh, I shouldn't be collaborating with this person because this person is like direct competition to me, I challenge that notion because there is enough. And if I work with like-minded people who are also looking to do what I'm looking to do together, power, empowerment, powerful, the ability to reach more people, the ability to share our strengths with each other, all of these other things, these magic things happen when you collaborate with people who are on the same vibration as you, who are aligned, right, with your goals and your priorities and your values, right, and your value. They understand your value at the same time, right? And that's all course language, by the way, that I'm kind of shouting out right now because I know I've got some course people watching, right? Those are old lessons. Those are course lessons from self-defined living, right? Is that we want to stay in alignment. So we need to surround ourselves with people who are also in alignment with themselves and the things that we want to be doing, right? That's a part of it. And of course, we want to make sure that we are with people who are on our same level. And if they're not on our same level, they're above our level so that they can drag us up, right? And that was the great thing about this collaborative meeting that I had this week that filled up my soul and made me feel like there's still hope out in the world and that there's still time and space for me to create and build with someone, and someone who's as interested in that build as me, someone who's willing to put in that energy, and is as dedicated. Fiona, baby, quiet. It's okay. It's okay. Um, and so I really just, to have both of those kinds of meetings kind of together in these past few weeks. And even actually, both of them happened this week. The kind of the closure of that first one happened this week. Past week, and so did this other really collaborative one. And because they were so polar opposite, because the feeling when I hung up the phone, which isn't, I don't hang up the phone, when I clicked log off, I don't know what to say about that, when I said leave the meeting, was totally different from one meeting to the other, right? And what that shows you is if you align and collaborate with the right people who are also, also in alignment with you and doing the kind of things that you're doing and want to be doing, it feels good physically. You have physical responses to it. And when you leave meetings and you feel dirty and gross and like you've been made to feel small and you've been made to kind of shrink yourself down, right? Give people less, right? It feels different and it physically makes you not, if for me at least, I physically feel unwell when I leave those meetings. And so I want more of leaving meetings and feeling good and less of leaving meetings and feeling gross, right? Or feeling like I got taken advantage of, or feeling like I've been misled and manipulated, right? Those are not the way you want to leave a meeting. And those aren't people that we want to continue to have a lot of contact with, and also people we don't want to give a lot of our energy to. And the truth is that when you give those people less energy, they're usually pretty happy. They're pretty happy that you've pulled back. So in that way, they're happier that you've pulled back and you're happier that you've pulled back. And so everybody's winning, right? And so that was what I took away from that situation. I don't need to leave it. I'm not in any kind of danger. I'm not whatever. I'm just disappointed. That's really the word. After those meetings, I was disappointed. Oh, here comes the wind. I'm holding on to our table and the umbrella. Holding. I hope you can hear me over the wind. Is my biggest problem. Oh, oh, but it feels so nice. It's so beautiful. You can hear it in the trees, all in the tops of the trees. Oh, here comes a car to ruin it. Meh. But you can hear all in the tops of the trees and everything, the wind. It's beautiful. Anyway, so that's kind of what I had to going on this week, was this reminder from the world of how easy it can be to spot where we're misusing our energy, right? Because, it can be really easy to get sucked into those negative meetings and wanting to fix them and wanting to make it better. But that's not a job you can do alone, right? Like, everybody who's involved in that meeting has to also want all those same things. And that's not necessarily the case in this one. And so I think that was what I took away from this week, was that I can continue that work, but I have to readjust where I put my energy, because there are other opportunities out there for me, where I don't leave meetings and don't feel gross, where I feel filled up and energized and excited, and proud to know the person that I hung up the phone with, or left meeting with. I don't know how to replace that terminology. That's how old I am, that I can only say hang up the phone. Anyway, you guys, so that was kind of my lesson for this week, was all about how it's a mess out there in the world, and if we're not careful, those people just suck our energy. They steal it from us. And oh, it feels so nice, the breeze back there. Oh, I wish you guys were here. I wish I had, like, I have some chairs at my table, but I wish I had like a big outdoor table that you guys could all come over and hang out on Sundays, and we could just, I don't know, have our beverages of choice, whatever. 3 beverages is your limit, I guess. That's what I always say in my house. More than 3 beverages on my desk, and it's time for me to get up and move around and do something. So we have a 3 beverage limit, not meaning 3 in a row, but you have to have 3 different beverages. You can't have 4 different beverages. Then you've gone excessive, is what I say. But we'll have all our different beverages of choice and sit around at this table and just, in our Sunday hair don't care, we're in our hoodies and just hanging out and thinking about our weeks and what they had to teach us. I wish you guys were here for that. And that's kind of what I pretend is happening when I sit here and talk to you, is that we're all at this table together, and it's just my turn right now to talk. And so with that, I'm going to leave you. It's your turn to talk now, you guys. I turn it over to you, and for you to have this conversation in your backyard by yourself, pretending you're talking to people, I guess. But or to me, you can email me. I think there's so many ways for us to connect, and I try to leave myself and you guys open to them. And so I hope you will take some time today to sort of think back on your week and process, where you spent your energy this week. Who did you give it to? Where did it go? Were those good choices? Do we want to make them again, or do we want to make some adjustments? Because that's really what Growing Gratitude is about. It's a touchstone day for us to check in, to make sure that we're still staying in alignment, that we're keeping our priorities straight, that we're remembering our own value and our values, right? And just kind of sitting and just review that. We touched on that every Sunday. So I hope you'll take some time today to do that for yourself. And if you need to write it down, you're a writer, journal it, use a pen, sit on your computer. You can read it into a recorder, do a voice note. I don't care how you do it. But that's what we do this for, is Sunday check-in, right? It's really about staying accountable with all of the things that we know keep us together as autistics out in the world. And with that, I say happy Sunday. Go out there, do something amazing and joyful with it, because days like this, they're not, forever, right? That you don't get a Sunday in the summer all the time. So do something great with your Sunday this summer. And with that, I will say it's yellow glasses time. And I say to you guys, reminders, if you are not signed up for my newsletter, please go sign up for my newsletter. It is in the description below. Also is my Patreon in the description below. If you like watching Grow in Gratitude, genuinely, the Patreon is there for me to be able to share some of my further thoughts on things like this, my inner thoughts, and some of the things I want to explore that I don't really share with the world as a whole. Just my little Patreon group. And if you join the Growing Gratitude tier, it's $3 a month just to support this live stream. So if you come to the live stream and you enjoy it, I would love, love, love to have you over supporting me on Patreon. You can join the other levels too, of course, but I don't want to impose on folks. But I do appreciate it when you guys support the channel, because then I know I should keep doing this, right? How else am I supposed to know? So sign up for the newsletter, head over there, follow me on social media, of course, sign up for this channel, and don't miss the next Growing Gratitude, which will be here next Sunday at 10 a.m. Hopefully it'll be this beautiful and we'll be outside again, and I don't have to kind of set us up inside in disappointment. And with that, I say big reminders, of course, on Growing Gratitude are please, please, please take care of your meat suit. You must. It is what carries you around in the world, and there is nobody else that will take care of it. Please, please, please protect your headspace. It is your job to take care of the input and the output, right? So you have to make sure that only safe things go in, right? So good things come out. That is our jobs, protecting our headspace all the time. And then, of course, perhaps the most important thing right now is to keep yourself open to all of the glimmers we have out there, the big ones, the small ones. You keep your eyes, ears, nose, toes, everything open to those glimmers, because those are the things that keep us going through the rough times and the difficult weeks. And it's how we fill ourselves back up. And so today I hope a few minutes with me was a little bit of a glimmer for you. Spending this time with you is always, always an important glimmer for me. I'll see you guys out and about on the interwebs. Bye.